Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Do I have a message for you guys? Listen, listen, listen. Find divine. Hey, Poos. Y'all, listen to me, okay? Some of y'all really don't know just how powerful and protected you really are. How important and how favored you are to the great divine. The head spirit who's ultimately in charge. I find divine. Your great divine has spoken. The trumpet has blown. The fat lady has sang. Okay, so let me tell you guys the tea that I know you guys will believe, because this is just for confirmational purposes only. You guys be knowing this tea is so hot that I had to tell you guys in my PJs because it just couldn't wait. Do you hear me? Okay, so first, here's the backstory. So that shift that has been shifting has shifted and launched. Okay, what all of those people in your past who you once upon a time trusted and had love for, when your eyes weren't open to the actual roles that they were really playing in your life, when you had them all up in your space and in your face, faking with you, but whole time behind the scenes acting in malice and energetically sending real hate towards you, speaking against you and constantly stabbing you in your back and betraying you. Those people who were secretly preying on your downfall but playing in your face like y'all were really cool. Whether they realized it or not, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, everything, all that they were doing against you was literally spell work. Energetic intent is spell work, okay? If you didn't know. Spoken words are spells. Yes, spells that manifest like prayer do. So these people cursed you. But that was only effective back then, before your transformation, before you had awakened, before your eyes had become open. Because you were so blind and pure-hearted, they knew exactly who you were before you did. And boy, is envy and hate popular, very. But once again, this was before your awakening. So we all know it seems like God takes about 5 lifetimes before he gets what we need to get to and what we pray for, right? But he's always on time. You see, these people betted on your death. They wanted you destroyed. Now, they will see death, and they will see how they wanted you to be destroyed come to them. You see, they never thought that they would see the day of your vindication, because they've noticed that you've suffered for a long time. They really thought that you were weak, naive, and stupid, and they never thought that you would figure them out. But while they were planning and plotting and to decide to eat you up and devour you before their time, before your time, they didn't know that all along you were cooking. They came for you when you were raw and unprocessed. But baby, these people are soon about to see that everything that they wished and hoped would happen to you, all these traps that they set and made, have all been made for themselves. They are about to fall in their own pit. It's all going to backfire. It's already been in the process of backfiring. To be honest, I really feel a whole lot of death in the air. These people really did not know how precious you are to the Almighty. They did not know who they were playing with. They did not know that you are nothing like them. You do not compare. They do not compare to you. You are nothing like how they are. You guys will be surprised about people's true darknesses that they carry within inside of them. Even the darknesses that you know you carry within inside of you, you're not the only one to have these darknesses and these type of ways about you that can be, easily undetected through your facades and your popularities. A lot of you guys are evil. People are cruel. I am scared of people. But anyway, let's get to the point, because guess what time it is. It's time for the big payback. Hey, what? The big payback. And I feel it so strongly. Strong. See, God only allowed these people to limitedly play with you to an extent, only to help you with your awakening and your experiences that you need. So they could never really win in the end. They didn't realize that the works that they were doing against you were really working for you and against them in the long run. They always thought that you were the problem, and you cannot be as chosen as you are because you are as different as you are. They lack understanding. They don't know better. And that's just enough for their hidden wicked ways to come against you, even if they don't notice. And you are different. You don't act like them. You don't even think the same way that these people think. So you probably don't even know that these people are feeling these type of ways about you. You don't even know who or why, some of you, because you're just so unbothered and divine, and you don't have time to be on that type of time. See, a lot of people don't even realize that they carry these type of evil ways about them because they don't take the time to evaluate the wrong spirits that they carry inside of them. And that's why it is easy for the bad spirits to control them and to act in these evil-like ways towards you. And these people never try to make it right or correct themselves. Some of them are really too prideful to even do so anyway. But what has made you even more different is that when you had separated yourself from them and became unfamiliar because you had allowed yourself to get out of that low vibing type energy, you allowed yourself to heal and cleanse. And the pureness that you had already carried about you had become refined and everything had become uncovered. So now you can see, and so you've transformed. You've never really been evil at heart like they have, so it was easier for you to do so, but you have been affected by the evil that has been around you and that has latched itself and attached itself and it has attacked you throughout your life. So you had to undergo. And yes, you went through a lot. But everything that you went through, that people helped you go through that was unnecessary and damaging to you, is about to backfire tremendously. God is about to show you that all those times that you were praying through your darknesses, when you wanted to give up, when you were asking the Lord to pull you through, when you were asking the Lord to just go ahead and take you so that you can be rested with Him, when you were asking the Lord to just let you be where He is, regardless if that was in spiritual or physical, but you just wanted to be rested in peace from what you were going through, you are about to now get those promises that the Lord have made to you through those prayers that you have prayed many years ago. Some of you from a child, all through your life, decades on top of decades, you've been praying and waiting, but you believe, you have faith. And regardless if your faith was weak at times, you were faithful up until the very end. For all those years, all this time, you stood on who you believed in and you stood your ground. You fought through all those times and moments and thoughts that you wanted to give up. You even cursed out God and just, wanted to not believe anymore, but God knew your heart and you always got right back on track and allowed your faith to continue to carry you through because you knew better. And because God knew your heart and He knew what you were going through and why you were feeling and acting the way you were acting at that time when you were feeling like giving up and throwing your tantrums, He stayed by your side. You never gave up on Him and He never gave up on you. So God said, now it's time for me to show you what I promised. All those years ago, a long time ago, since you were a child, going through all these things since birth, a lot of you guys. So all those things that you have prayed for, vengeance and a new life of abundance, God says it's now yours. It's time. Your time has come. Well done, my good and faithful servant. Everything that you went through was not in vain, and you knew it was never going to be in vain. You just always waited, and you got tired so many times that you wanted to even give up, that you didn't even care at times, but you didn't. Well done, my fine divine. I love you guys. My heart is so happy for you guys. Like, I wish you guys can feel, and I know a lot of you guys do feel it, this virtue that is coming and pulling from what is going on in the energy field for you guys, my fine divine. Your enemies, those who have attacked you all your life, who you thought was getting away with things, they were never getting away with it, even behind the scenes when you didn't see things. And now they really have to answer because they didn't know when to stop, and they didn't know their limit, and they didn't know who you were. Congratulations, my fine divine. It is your time to shine. Bye. I love you guys.